Hello and welcome to LivJam Limitless. This is Livingston, and today I'm gonna play the chapter 11 of Royal Romance Book 1. Alright, you get your chance in the spotlight at the Apple Blossom Festival. Play now, man. Let's do this. The Royal Romance. Let's do it. Chapter 11. The Apple of His Eye. A couple weeks later, you're in a limo with Bertrand and Maxwell on your way to the Cordonian countryside. Waking from a nice nap, you stretch your arms out and yawn. I hate to be cliché, but are we there yet? Almost, Sarah. Believe me, I'm as excited as you to get out of this car, especially since we're going to Applewood. Is that really the name of the royal family's country manor? Everything in Cordonia has been so grand, but that's quaint. It's decidedly appropriate. Applewood Manor borders the largest orchard, right? Largest apple orchard in the entire kingdom, and that's where they first cultivated the apple varietal Cordonia is most famous for. Oh right, this famous apple is called the Cordonian Ruby. Very good, you've been paying attention. The Cordonian Ruby is a red varietal that's pleasantly crisp with an intense flavor that has notes of honeyed caramel. Okay, that sounds nice, no? You know, that's probably the most poetic thing you've ever said. Certain subjects call for a little poetry. Like apples, obviously. Precisely. Now, let us review your role this weekend in earnest. In earnest? You make it sound like I need to step up my game. Oh, you do. Since the king's announced his retirement, everything has changed. I guess the announcement was pretty serious, huh? I saw King Constantine talking to Richard about it at the beach party. Really? What do you know about it? Well, I know that the prince wasn't expecting the announcement. Interesting. Anything else? Has he talked to you since? No, I haven't seen him around much lately. He's probably busy with preparations for the coronation. That's precisely the reason we need to make a more concerted effort. That's precisely the reason we need to make a more concerted effort. We're no longer playing for the title of princess. Yeah, now we're gonna play for the queen, man. If Sarah marries him, she will be queen. The stakes are higher than ever. We must succeed. Bertrand, I'm going to win the crown for House Beaumont or die trying. I won't let anyone else get in my way. Excellent. Maybe Maxwell did pick the right woman for the job after all. I think that's the first nice thing you've said about me, Bertrand. Yes. Write it down so you can look at it fondly and remember it later. Back to the grumpiness. Now the other ladies are only going to get more competitive, so you need to be ready. We're running out of time after all. We're running out of time after all. There's only about a month and a half before the coronation ball at the end of the season. So soon? Time flies when you're jet setting around Cordonia. So what do I need to do? What are my directives for the day? No time to play coy. Spend as much time with Richard as possible. But if you can't do that, try not to get in trouble. According to my reports, you, Duchess Olivia and Countess Madeline are the front runners. But Richard and I have a special connection. His Royal Highness isn't the only one who matters. Olivia and Madeline may not be foremost in the prince's heart, but they are popular with other royals, the nobles, and the public. They're both going to try to undermine you. Olivia's been trying since the beginning, that's true. But I've stood my ground. I don't know that much about Madeline. Her mother is Cordonian nobility, which is where she gets her title of countess, and she's practically royalty on her father's side as well. Oh. Her family is powerful, and she's grown up immersed in the intrigues and maneuverings of courtly life. Don't underestimate her. She's used to winning. Anyway, you won't be able to avoid either lady in public, but try your best to keep your cool and be diplomatic, especially when the press is around. I gotta remember this, I know, because it's in red. Yeah. You've done remarkably well so far, but there's still room to fail. You nod as the limo makes a turn and begins to slow down. We're here. Let's get out already. Exiting the limo, you step onto the sprawling estate of Applewood Manor. A large stone manor stands elegantly amidst manicured gardens, and beyond it, vibrant fields of grass and trees stretch out before you. Looks good, but doesn't it look a little dull for some reason? It's not lit up. Like really dark. Beautiful. I can get used to this. This is Applewood. It's where we'll be staying for the next few weeks. Maxwell grabs your bags from the limo and walks with you down the long packed dirt driveway leading to the manor. Now we should settle in quickly. The Apple Blossom Festival (ABF) will last today and tomorrow, and the first kickoff event is starting this afternoon. What kind of apple-themed activities are we talking about? Delicious ones. Apple picking, apple pie baking, apple tree planting. We Cordonians take our traditions very seriously. Be sure to show enthusiasm for all the events. That starts with finding something suitable to wear. Nothing too flashy, just something that says you're relatable and quaint. I've got this. Of course you do. You're Sarah Williams, man. You walk into the boutique. I have the perfect look in mind. Unlocking the boho beautiful outfit will help you dazzle the press and the other nobles. Oh, nice. A Cordonian inspired modern look that may help you with the press. May help me? Alright, I'll take it. Looks cute. If harvest honey, you've unlocked boho beautiful in the closet. If this doesn't say a day in the countryside, I don't know what does. You leave the boutique. Let's go. Hey. At the apple orchards, you are escorted past a crowd of people eagerly waiting the beginning of the Apple Blossom Festival. All the ladies vying for Richard's hand stand in a loose semicircle under the shade of a large apple tree. You join them squeezing into the only empty space between Olivia and Madeline, of course. Shouldn't you be in the back somewhere with Drake and the other commoners? Shh, it's starting. Your attention goes to the king and queen standing in the center, proudly smiling near several wicker baskets full of brilliant red apples. The press throngs around you, quieting as the king raises his arms. Welcome to the annual Apple Blossom Festival, ABF, man. A to the B to the F. I know, I should stop saying such stuff. As is tradition, myself and several ladies of the court will sample the apples of the first picking of the season. The queen gestures and the apples are distributed to the suitors. You take yours, cupping it in your hands. It's so red, it really is like a ruby. Looks delicious. Oh, it is. I can't wait for you both to try it. You know, I actually look forward to this every year. Ladies, if you will, please try your apples. One of the reporters edges closer with the cameraman. Make sure you look over here. We'd love some reaction shots. And the shot of that ensemble, Lady Sarah. Ruffles are on trend for this summer's lineup. It's perfect, I know. Plus press already, yay. Thanks. The ladies taste their apples. Oh, delicious. As refreshing as a summer breeze. You take a big bite of your apple, only to have your mouth filled with a sharp, nauseating mix of bitter and sour tastes. I should. Wait. Swallow and smile. Oh, that was a tough one. Fighting back a grimace, you swallow the apple and put a smile on your face as the cameras click. That was tasty. Wait, that's not how she said it. That was tasty. Plus press. It looks like you enjoy the Cordonian ruby, Lady Sarah. It certainly has character. I wasn't expecting such a sour taste. You're not supposed to say that, Hannah. The first crop of the season always has a particular bite to it. I rather like the taste personally. You would. The king clears his throat, calling everyone to attention. It looks like our ladies enjoyed their apples. I'd like to extend a special thanks to our apple growers and farmers for preserving our noble tradition. And with that, happy Apple Blossom Festival! The crowd cheers and people start dispersing into the orchard to pick apples. You're about to join them, but the reporters rush forward, trapping you with Olivia and Madeline. Alright, let's get over this. Get over it. Get it over with. Oh, I said it correctly. Yeah. Get it over with. I'm not really good with this. Anyways, would it be alright with you ladies if I asked a few questions? Of course, Fidelia has always generously supported the CBC. I look forward to your favorable reports. And I haven't forgotten the amazing article about the Navrakis family history in Trend several years back. Your family has always been as fashionable as it is noble. Well, Mr. Brian, Miss DeLuca, nice name, man. Mr. Brian, Miss DeLuca, I don't have a history with the CBC or Trend, but I can promise you a compelling story. The prince and I are close. I've seen a side of him that he doesn't often show in public. Wouldn't you want to hear about that? Trent would be interested in Lady Sarah's insights as someone on the inside. Plus press yes. Thank you. Not too much excitement, Not gonna show them. Lady Sarah makes an excellent point, and I'd like to remind everyone that we all have a relationship with the prince that could provide a unique spin. Yes, I've been Richard's friend since childhood, and I myself am close to the prince and have the pleasure of calling the queen my friend. Now, any other questions? Just one last one. You've been at court enjoying all the events the social season has to offer, competing for the prince's attention. At this stage, who do you think the prince will choose? The prince will choose whoever will make the best queen. Yeah. The prince is loyal and dedicated. He'll do what's best for his country and people. But you're still wishing it'll be you. With everything in me? With everything in me. But I know Prince Richard will do what's right, and I'm trying to be worthy of being his choice. Can I quote you on that? Of course. Plus press. I know, I'm so sweet. Very well put, Lady Sarah. Really? Yes, I know I find the prince's devotion to cause and country inspiring. As do we all, Lady Madeline. That's it for questions. Thank you, ladies. Especially you, Lady Sarah. Your answers were quite interesting. Just like me. Media darling, the press liked you. You're welcome. The reporters walk off. Olivia glares at you while Madeline considers you thoughtfully. That was informative. Lady Sarah, you answered with such grace and poise. Oh, thank you. It was rather enviable. I only hope you can keep it up without any mishaps. Some women can't handle the pressure. I can, yeah. As can I. If either of you think you've won, you've got another thing coming. Oh, Olivia dear, I think we all know where we stand. May the best woman win. She walks off. Olivia shakes her head and stalks in the opposite direction. You find Maxwell and Bertrand on the sidelines. You did well up there with the press. Madeline didn't shake you. Nobody does. Yeah, but I'm beginning to see what you mean. She spun everything positively for herself. Still, this gives me hope. Also, thanks for not giving me a heads up about the apple. You said it would taste like caramel. I said it had an intense flavor. Whoa, Bertrand, backing off, just not even accepting your fault, Bertrand. Besides, if you can't handle something as simple as a sour apple, I shudder to think how you'll crumble when presented with a real challenge. Oh, come on, Bertrand. Whatever, so what happens now? Right now, I suggest you two go down this path and enjoy a stroll through the royal gardens. I have it on good authority that the prince is there now. I'll catch up with you later. Come on, Sarah, I'll show you where to go. Let's go, Maxwell. You and Maxwell head towards the gardens when you hear Bertrand's voice, sounding agitated. You turn around and see Bertrand standing with a familiar figure. Hold on, Maxwell, is that Bertrand talking to the reporter from Trent? Across the path? Anna, you're being unreasonable. Not the way I see it. Bertrand turns angrily and storms off. You whisper to Maxwell. Looks like something's up. Any idea what's going on? Not really. Bertrand doesn't let me get involved with House Beaumont stuff. He thinks I'd just screw it up. I think you probably will. That's not fair, Maxwell. I kind of see his point. I am kind of a screw up. Yeah. Don't let Bertrand get to you. You're as much a member of House Beaumont as he is. Yeah. That's true. It does look like things didn't go well with that reporter. Maybe I could help. But wait, I don't want to distract you. We're supposed to be going to find the prince. Okay, this choice will unlock a special scene with a reporter and a flashback that lets you play as Maxwell. I'm gonna do it. Help Maxwell talk to the reporter. You really think we should do it? He's your brother. I know you want to help him. If we can. Thanks for coming with me, Sarah. I hate awkward situations. As you and Maxwell approach the reporter, she turns to you. Lady Sarah, what a surprise. Did you want to add to your earlier comments? Yes, Miss DeLuca. I'm actually here with my friend Maxwell. We wanted to see if you'd be willing to share some information with us. Get to know you better. Why would I say that? See if you'd be willing to share some information with us, I think. Straight to the point. I like that. Yeah. First off, if you're talking off the record, just call me Anna. Okay, Anna. I wanted to ask, what were you and Bertrand arguing about? Bertrand's always been very concerned with how the world sees him and his house. Let's just say that my view of what's currently going on didn't exactly match with the image he wants the world to see. So you know that we're broke. Not to put too fine a point on it, but yes. What happens to the Beaumont house is Cordonia news. We're not really that important. Bertrand made House Beaumont important. He catapulted your family name into the spotlight. Good or bad, Cordonia wants to know what's happening with you. I happen to think that they deserve the truth. But Bertrand doesn't see it that way. He was furious. Well, can you blame him for wanting some privacy? No, wait. I can't be rude. I'm not sure Bertrand knows how to smile, even on a good day. That's true. You should have seen him back in the day. What's that supposed to mean? Bertrand was the life of the party? What? And it was usually his party? What's going on? What? I don't think there was a day of the week when he didn't have some sort of social engagement worthy of royalty. Well, so are you going to run a story about my brother? Yes. Oh, come on. Bertrand would be devastated. Think you could spare him? Look, I don't appreciate Bertrand's way of going about things. If he thinks he can intimidate me, he's got another thing coming. But we're not trying to intimidate you. We're practically begging you. True. Please, it would ruin our house's reputation. Nonsense. People love a good riches to rags story even more than a rags to riches one. If anything, it would make the people love you. Actually, people would, I think, pity them. Maybe. Perhaps, but is there anything wrong with pity? There is to Bertrand. It would kill him, yeah. I suppose it would, wouldn't it? Okay, you've made your point. I'll delay my story to the end of the social season. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Now I really must be going. It was interesting talking to you two. Anna DeLuca leaves and Maxwell turns to you. Thanks for coming with me to talk to her. I'm really glad we did. Press secretary, you successfully helped Maxwell talk to the reporter. It's always strange to hear people talk about the way things used to be. Was Bertrand really so different? Oh, you have no idea. Let me tell you about the New Year's Eve party he threw 6 years ago. Oh yeah, 6 years ago. Now playing as Maxwell, it's New Year's Eve and the crowd of guests have gathered at the grand staircase for a toast at midnight. More champagne! You can't have a toast without champagne. Bertrand is smiling. This is weird. Hold on a sec, I saw something cool on the internet. Give me that bottle. You take the bottle of champagne out of Bertrand's hands and grab a sword off the wall. Maxwell, that sword is over 100 years old. It is? And so is that champagne. Neither's getting any younger, so let's have at it. That's not how today's Bertrand would talk, dude. Here, here. Savannah, let's have it. Yeah, don't make us wait all day. Be careful. I should. Elegantly saber open the champagne. In one smooth swing, you lob the top of the champagne bottle off. It sparkles and bubbles as the crowd applauds. Woo! Expert swing. Here's to the party of the century. No. Okay. No. We toast my brother who makes any party he's at the party of the century. He's appreciating Maxwell? What's going on here? Woohoo! Come on, everyone. Yeah. Woohoo! Woohoo! Come on, Drake. I dragged you out for a night of fun. Show a little enthusiasm. Yay! Come on, come now. We need a proper New Year's Eve toast from the hosts. Quite right you are, Olivia. Maxwell, would you join me in doing the honors? You and Bertrand step up on the stairs arm in arm. Friends, nobles, courtly guests, members of the elite, and whoever else managed to sneak in here tonight, let me begin by saying, it's your great honor to be here, and my great honor as well, because any party that Bertrand hosts is sure to be an epic night to remember. Heh. Were any of you here for the one with all the llamas? Because that was crazy. Llamas? Even that night will be nothing compared to tonight. After all, what's the point of having another party if you can't make it even bigger and better than the last? The crowd cheers. As the noise dies down, the clock begins to strike midnight. Hurry it up. It's the new year. In conclusion, cheers to the brothers Beaumont. Bertrand slings an arm over your shoulders. Cheers. 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 So many times I have to say cheers now. and Happy New Year! God damn. Now playing as Sarah, back in the present day, you see the smile fade from Maxwell's face. And that's how things were. Wow, I can't believe Bertrand was actually like that. Yeah, but enough about that. We've got to get you to your prince. Yeah, that's true. A little while later, you arrive at the gardens. Everyone from court strolls among the beautiful flower beds. You look around. Let me look around. Where's Richard? I don't see him. He's been a little off since the regatta. Well, Bertrand said he was here. I look around. While Maxwell wanders off, you notice there's a exhibit closed sign on the gazebo. You sneak into the gazebo and there you find Richard looking contemplatively at a still pond of golden fish. I found him and he's sad. Richard? Sarah, Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Never mind. Richard, I can tell something's bothering you. What is it? Sarah, can I ask you something? Of course. Do you think you could handle being Queen of Cordonia? Truly? Could I handle being Queen? Yes, I believe so. I haven't spent as much time at court as some of the other ladies, but I like to think I could do a good job. That's good. Is that what's been on your mind recently? That's part of it, but as for the rest, it's not something I can talk about with anyone. But trust me, if I could, you'd be the one I'd want to tell. Richard, you reach out and touch his arm. He leans into you for a brief moment, embracing you tightly. Honestly, I'll be fine. Anyways, just boring royal business. Not worth troubling you about in any case. Well, then maybe I can join you in the gardens. You and the prince walk away from the gazebo and wind your way through the flowers. I've always loved the view here. Another still water place. Like, is that plastic? What is it? It's good though. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's magical. I've never seen so many apple blossoms. The festival is a special time of year for the garden. I could stay here all day, but I have plans to meet Drake. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You're welcome to come with me. He'd probably be happy to see you. He sort of dreads this day every year. He hates apples? Not quite. Today is Drake's birthday. Oh, god damn, yes. Yes. Today's Drake's birthday. We've got to celebrate, man. Drake isn't really the type to celebrate. He usually spends the day hiding out in his room. Sometimes I'm able to convince him to have a drink with me. But that's about as far as it goes. And there he is now. As you walk through the garden, you see Drake, Hannah, and Maxwell. Drake, why do you look so happy to see me? Oh no, God no. Yes, I know. Yep, happy birthday. Richard, you told her? My deepest apologies, Drake. I forgot that it was such a closely guarded secret. It's fine, it doesn't matter because this is the last we're ever going to speak of it ever again. You don't want to do something fun on your birthday? Even I was allowed petite fours and an hour playing with my father's cat each year. Man, Drake, even Hannah feels bad for you. I don't need fun to enjoy myself. Besides, what could you jokers possibly want to do that would be fun for me? Okay, he's angry. Are all Americans as fussy as Drake is about birthdays, Sarah? Drake's an American? Yeah. Half, on my mother's side. That gives me an idea. Do you have any American Western themed bars here in Cordonia? Checking on my phone now. How about that, Drake? Whiskey, mechanical bull riding, oh yeah, and some good old American fun. I guess it doesn't sound horrible, but I can't ask you guys to sneak out for that. Nonsense, I'd love to. I'd also like to understand more of Sarah's American culture. And I'll take any excuse to drink and dance the night away. Plus, I just found the perfect place. I don't know, do you really want to do this, Sarah? I almost think we have to with that outfit she's got on. I say we're going out tonight. Yes, I must go prepare. Yeah, something tells me this is going to be a night to remember. Oh, definitely. Definitely, man. How old are you now? The party has arrived. Oh, where? We are. It's us, Anna. He means us. Exactly, my good man. As in, we're the life of the party. We are? Well, some of us. I can't believe you actually talked me into this. First order of business. We've got to get you a birthday drink. I'll buy the first round. On his birthday, any bartender with a heart would give him a free drink to start the night off, don't you think? Free drinks are something that happens when you're a woman, Sarah. Even on my 21. Okay, sorry about that. Even on my 21st birthday, I didn't get so much as a free drop from anyone. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now? No? Well, let me see what I can do. Come on, Drake. You pull Drake over to the bar with you. Let me score a drink, man, please. Don't know how to do it, but I'll try. Hey, bartender. My friend here is celebrating his birthday today. Can we get a drink on the house? The bartender thinks it over and nods. God damn, I got it. It's like everything I know is wrong. Hey, good of you to admit it. Drake snaps his fingers. Thanos? No, wait, I figured it out. Of course he'll do it for you. No one says no to a hot girl. What? Did he just call me hot? Drake? I told him it's for you. Maybe he thinks you're hot. I have been told I'm quite a catch. But in my experience, guys don't get free drinks. Until today. Yeah, so what am I having? What do you make Drake drink? This fire thing. Something on fire, yeah. Really? You want me to drink that? Yeah, if you're not afraid. Perfect way to lure him in. Why would I possibly be afraid of fire? The element that burns and inflicts pain. Sarcasm. You can blow it out first, I guess, if you want to take the easy way out. Drake glares at you and downs it. I knew it. You survived. Not even synced. Synced? What is synced? There you two are. Prince Richard just paid the guy operating the mechanical bull. He wants Drake to ride. Yeah. Me? No way. I figured you wouldn't want to, but Richard says you're some kind of expert. Is that true? There's only one way you'd get to find out, and I'm not drunk enough to make a fool of myself yet. Personally, I'd rather see Hannah try. Oh, I couldn't. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Yeah, that's why it would be fun. Okay, tiebreaker. Okay, tiebreaker vote. Sarah, Hannah or Drake? It's his birthday, but it would also be fun to watch Hannah do it. And as he said, Drake is some kind of an expert, so I'm gonna go with Hannah. It would be fun. Really? I don't think I'd be any good at it at all. Maybe that's exactly why you should try it. It's okay to be terrible at something every now and then. In fact, it's kind of liberating. Well, okay, I'll do it. Hannah swings her leg up over the mechanical bull and delicately adjusts her skirt. Yee-haw! The bull begins to buck and twist. Whoa, good bull, nice bull. You've got this. Hannah is flung to the side as the bull bucks mightily. As you help her to her feet, you see her laughing so hard she can hardly breathe. Is it like that? Oh goodness, I don't think I've ever laughed so hard. Glad you did it? And definitely. As the band begins to play a new song, Maxwell's eyes light up. We should hit the dance floor. I don't think you can waltz to this. Yeah, exactly the point. I mean really dance. Like the fun kind of dancing? The fun kind? What would that entail? I could tell you, but it's going to be a lot more fun to show you. Maxwell heads to the dance floor, the rest of the group following closely behind. Who do you dance with? I'm gonna dance with my man. Stepping out onto the dance floor, you take Prince Richard's hand in yours. Lady Sarah. We're not at some courtly royal function. It's just Sarah right now. Of course. You sway against the prince and notice him blushing. Richard, what could you possibly be thinking right now? Just how enjoyable it is to have you so close. That's funny, I was just thinking the same thing. That's sweet. The prince smiles as he puts a hand at your waist, happily holding it. Even in a crowded country bar, it's amazing how everyone else in the room seems to fall away when I look into your eyes. Richard, as the night continues, you and your friends dance. And this Hannah is the sprinkler. Oh, do you have sprinkles? It's water, just forget. And dance. Richard, get in the middle of the circle and show us a move. I couldn't possibly. Do it. The birthday boy says so. Richard. Very well, if it'll avoid causing a scene. Richard claps and backing up a few steps, runs forward and does a flip. Ooh, whoa, I didn't know you had moves like that. As part of my education, my parents had me take a few years of gymnastics. I'm afraid that's more or less all I remember. It's enough. It's enough. I don't know how to say it's enough in a nice way. Whatever. As the last song of the night winds down, your group gathers to leave. We shut this place down. What did you think, Hannah? This was scary, but a fun kind of scary. You'll learn to love going out. Just wait until next time. Next time? I hope there's a next time, as long as we can find another way to sneak out. We'll make it happen. On someone else's birthday, maybe. As everyone heads to the door, you notice Drake hanging back. Not ready for your birthday to be over? Maybe. You know, to tell you the truth, I always dreaded my birthday when I was a kid. My parents tried hard, really hard, to give me the best birthday they could. But I kind of always knew that no matter what they did, Prince Richard's parents were going to top it. Oh. My parents got me a toy T-Rex. Richard's parents got the entire palace staff to dress up like dinosaurs for his birthday. Oh man, that's kind of sad, man. My parents got me a cake shaped like a car. Richard's parents got him a cake the size of a car. Whoa, did they have to do it seriously like that? Like, Drake. That must have been hard, dude. Yeah. Like, really hard. I mean, sure, it wasn't easy, but I knew we were lucky to live at the palace and even be invited to Richard's birthdays. So I didn't really care about that stuff. Never saw these birthday parties as a competition. But they were hell on my parents. They knew they could never even come close to what my best friend was getting, and that killed them. So around when I was 9 or 10, I made a decision to stop trying. Oh, that's fine. Oh, come on. That's really sad. No more birthday parties, no more cakes, no more presents. All I wanted was to spend the day with my family doing something fun. My parents loved it. Made them feel like they could really give me something special. Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm a total marshmallow. Just don't tell anyone else. No promises, but, Drake, I hope I didn't get in the way of any family traditions tonight. Oh, nah, my family's not here anymore, so I wasn't really expecting to do anything tonight. Anyway, tonight has actually been, well, it's really been fun. And if I'm being honest with myself, it's felt a lot more like those special birthdays with my family than I thought it could. Drake, I'm happy you're happy. Drake stares at you for one long moment. This is you happy, right? About as happy as I get. Anyway, we should call it a night. Yeah, I should. I should hug him. He deserves a hug right now. You grab Drake in a tight hug. I'm here for you, anytime. Williams. Yes. Ooh, plus romance. Thanks. That wasn't my intention, but alright, I'll go with it. The next morning, you hear Bertrand and Maxwell calling to you from the hallway. Rise and shine, little blossom. Day 2 of the Apple Blossom Festival. I hope you're prepared to fight for your time with the prince, Sarah. And for all the apples. You've made an apple pie before, right? Apple pie? I don't think so. And you're pretty good at planting apple trees? Yeah, that I can do. Apple pie? Maybe. Let's see. Will you impress or fall flat in the conclusion of Cordonia's Apple Blossom Festival? Find out in the next chapter. Alright, so here we are completing chapter 11 as well. See you in the next episode. Goodbye, take care, and don't forget to be limitless.